Okay, we're going to call the Rush Township Board of Supervisors monthly meeting for Thursday, June 19, 2014 to order. Please pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we'll start front row, public comment. Go ahead. Anybody? You, Lisa? Charlie?
All right, did the solicitor find anything out about the auction yet?
Auction.
He wants to know about their agreement with us.
Did you grab, take a look at that agreement?
I'll be honest with you, I did not. I don't remember that being something.
I think it was a little while ago now, but yeah, we gotta check that agreement out when it's, I guess.
You're supposed to check it last month.
Negotiate. Yeah, I know, we didn't get a chance to do it, Charlie.
Okay, next question. Who has the lot down there at the corner of Wyoming and 309? Right there in front of Turkey Hill.
What is Fox's?
Supposedly Fox.
How about getting cut the weeds?
Should be cut, I mean,
Yeah.
we can get Bill to make a phone call. To clean it up, yeah, that's no
Pretty
problem.
high.
Yeah, the weeds around there, I haven't seen it, so. Bill?
Yeah, again, I'm gonna ask you, you maybe remove the trees off of your right of way, but the trees that, are there on my property are the ones that are damaged, what are you gonna do about it?
I think them trees that, are right on the property line there, but, I was talking to Bill McMullen, we were giving you a little bit more time, because the tree branches are hanging over on the right of way, and we need them trimmed up. So I think it's like 2 or 3 inches from the trunk, Mr. Boyer. So we're just waiting for you to trim them up. He said you need a little bit more time, and if not, township will come over and then they'll just charge accordingly on that.
And is that township gonna come there and cut the grass in front of the house?
I mean,
On your
if we have to
property?
do it, we might do it once or twice a year on a right of way like that. But I mean, the branches definitely need to be corrected for the maintenance. Is that all you have, Mr. Boyer? Joe?
Yeah, when are you gonna open the alley back there, Sean? So far, I talked to maintenance, I talked to the road crew, I talked to the sewer and everything else, and they don't even have a word on it yet. I come through there to go to the auction, which is real nice.
Joe, they're very busy right now. Very busy. with
Well, I'll tell you what,
fixing
what I see,
potholes
Sean,
and doing a lot of other stuff, and then the
Well,
weather
to
hasn't
me-
been good at all. So
Right.
it's gonna be a little bit to get that
Right,
that
well,
manhole
to me-
fixed up there.
to me, safety is more important than cleaning out the garage.
Yeah, but it's not a traveled road all the time.
It's traveled, it's open to the public,
Well,
correct?
traveled, absolutely.
You spent how many thousands of dollars fighting Mr. Boyer to open it? Then you closed it because 2 of the local people over there complained about it. The people were going down there. And the way you closed it too, to me, it's a vendetta. You put stones on both ends, the people that testified against you in court,
We opened up the
Okay.
entrances, correct?
right? When you shut a road down, you don't shut it down in the middle. You shut the road down completely.
It's shut down, Joe, where it has to be shut down at.
Yeah, right around the area. What happens when you drive down there, Sean? That creates a safety hazard of somebody backing out of there.
Backing out of where?
Out of the alley. If you go down the alley and you come to that stop sign or whatever, your chief of police didn't even know it was shut down. Now, what's going on here?
Joe, I don't think we have a chief of police in the town.
Well,
now.
that's what they call him. Okay, how about court, or how about the sergeant?
Correct.
Okay, the sergeant wasn't even aware of it, which is in charge of the police department. Usually when you shut roads down, you notify them.
Well, Joe, when our road department gets a chance there to fix that manhole and dig it up and do some stone in there, I mean, we'll take care of it. Until then, it's gonna be shut down.
To me, it sounds like a vendetta.
No, it's not
And
a
I hope-
vendetta.
I hope
mean,
you put that in the
Joe,
paper,
that
too.
road also doesn't have winter maintenance on it in the wintertime.
Why not, it's a street.
You know what I mean? Because everybody has access from the front of their house.
Sean, you spent how much money on that
Open it up.
to open it up? Now there you already got it shut down for 2 or 3 months already.
Probably
What's
gonna
the
be another
purpose of
2 or
it?
3, 4 months.
What's the purpose of
We're
it?
gonna try to get it before the winter.
Before the
For
winter?
the safety of people traveling up and down there.
Right, and then again, like I said, safety, you're always talking safety, but you got that one section shut down, for his two neighbors, and that's it. The ones that originally complained. Why don't you, take a personal vendetta against them two for complaining like you did against Billy, with the trees and all? Go through Rush Township, Sean, sometime, and look at all the trees that are hanging over the road. You can put complaints into you until you turn purple. The only thing you do is against people you don't like.
Joe, the system's a complaint-driven system. Bill made his own complaint against himself. There's nothing wrong with us closing your road down that's not traveled extensively to make sure that we get it fixed right. We have other priorities.
Why did you open it to start off?
Yeah.
Why did you open it to start
We
off?
have road projects that can't get done because of the rain. What makes you think we're going back there to dig up and start a fourth project that we can't get to because of the rain?
Why did you open it to begin with?
It's because the way it was blocked off,
Right.
if we needed to get to the manhole, our people wouldn't have been able to get to the barricade or whatever it was, a fence or whatever, to get there. I mean, as it is closed now, if we needed to get to the manhole, we could open it because we're the ones that closed it.
And it's only closed in the area of the manhole. They have access from both directions to that manhole.
To the manhole, it's safety. I gotta back out of there. I drive down there, I gotta back out of there, that's safety. If a kid walks behind me, I don't see him and I run over him.
But Joe, isn't there an alternate route you could take that's probably about maybe a
There's
100 yards away?
an all route over Tuscarora Mountain to it.
Absolutely, but there's.
Definitely.
But Joe, there's only two alternates.
Definitely, so why should I go down, Sean, why should I go down the main drag over there and fight buses and everything else? When I can go right down that alley, up the street, right into the office.
Yeah, so you'd rather drive down a grass-covered road?
Definitely, why not? Well, why'd you put stone on it then? If you're worried about the grass-covered road,
You'd rather go down there and.
I just said that.
Is that-
Why don't you put
Joe,
stone
it's
down
not
there?
this. Are you good, Joe?
Huh?
You get it out of you? Are you
No, I didn't get it out of me because you don't get no answers from you people.
Well, we're not gonna, Joe, when we have a chance, we're gonna fix that manhole, but I'll tell you what, it's not on top of my priority list.
You're right, I guess it isn't, because you spend like $9,000 to it.
Listen,
Another thing too, solicitor, okay, could you possibly tell the supervisors up there, right? About conversations up there at that desk, right, while public meetings going on, whispering in each other's ear. If one of them supervisors has something to say, they should get up in front of the public and say it.
The discussion is concern matters that are before the board, they certainly shouldn't be whispered in each other's ears, they should be said out loud.
Correct, and what just happened just now again.
Well, but if, I don't know what they're talking about.
What I'm talking about is I'm speaking to Sean, Mr. Gilbert, okay? The other supervisor there got something to say, Mr. Gilbert, in his ear. This is a public meeting. She's a supervisor,
No.
she should act like one and bring it up.
Joe, she was whispering sweet nothings in my ear.
I don't care what she was
And
whispering,
she can do that
Sean,
anytime she wants.
it's still a public meeting.
Okay, Joe, I'm gonna tell you a public meeting.
Show respect for the public.
There is respect to the.
No, there isn't.
Okay,
That's
look at
the problem.
yourself, Joe. Okay, are you finished?
I didn't get no answers, I guess I am, I never get no answers, whenever I ask you this question, you never get no answers anyway.
No, Joe, because there is no right
Definitely.
answer for you.
You're right, because you're
So
lying
I'm
like I
gonna
don't
ask
know
you
one.
one more time until I gavel you down. Are you finished?
I guess so, gavel me
Okay.
down. Oh, go ahead.
We're done. Anybody else?
Okay.
Okay, let's go to police report.
The fine money's $2,424.72. Total miles put on the police vehicles for the month of May, 4,411. Total calls, complaints, and incidents handled by the police for the month of May is 442. Total citations for the month of May is 87. Total parking tickets for the month of May is 8. That's it.
Okay, is there a motion to accept Sergeant Frederick's police report as read?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under question, call the board.
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Leventhal?
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni? Yes.
Okay, is there a motion to accept the minutes of the previous meeting, May 15th, 2014?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under question, call the board.
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Leventhal?
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni? Yes.
Is there a motion to accept the treasurer's report as of May 31st, 2014?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under the question, Denise, could you read them off?
Okay, Okay, general fund, we have $251,510.81. Building fund, $51,024.23. Fire protect, $16,702.70. Fire tax, $37,713.08. Infrastructure, $334,402.46. Tomaco Associates, $4,146.18. Rec board is $28,028.57. Solid waste, $229,030.93. State, $140,260.42. UCC is $20,124.60. LST fund, $38,814.09. Police department LST fund, $13,486.29. Road department LST fund, $18,483.54. 2011 home program is $12,650. 2013 Lincoln Drive is $9,238. Hometown sewer is $289,656.25. Sovereign investment, $60,622.50. Merchant trust money market, $124,420.72. And Lake Hutto sewer is $128,594.55.
Okay, call the board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Lydenberger?
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni?
Yes.
Okay, is there a motion for the approval of the current township and sewer bills through May 31st, 2014?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under question? Call the board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Lydenberger?
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni?
Yes.
Is there a motion to accept all municipal reports, sewer, road, Arrow, and Pro Design?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under question? Call the board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman
Yes.
Lydenberger? Supervisor Matroni?
Yes.
All right, Denise, you want to go over the correspondence we received?
Ryan Township Emergency and Rescue, Tomaco Public Library, and Peace Tax.
Okay, and then what we might as well do now, make a motion for that ALS. Who has that paper? Janine has that? Chris, you want to make a motion, or Janine want to make a motion?
Why don't you do it, you know more about the situation.
Okay. I make
You
a
can
motion.
explain a little bit to the people here what that's about.
Okay, we have a letter from the Ryan Township Ambulance in regards to ALS service in the township. Pretty much it's gonna pertain to the upper end of the township. What it is we're just giving Ryan Township Ambulance the permission to call in whatever ALS unit they feel is best suited, so that township residents don't get hit with an ALS bill on top of an ambulance bill. So what it does is, if you belong to the Ryan Township Ambulance, if they call ALS for you, you won't get a bill for ALS. Currently, you will get a bill for ALS, even if you belong to the Ryan Township Ambulance. And we're getting a lot of people that are getting pretty hefty bills. It's an automatic $400 just for them to respond. So it's just for life-saving procedures, drugs, and things that they can administer that a BLS unit, a regular ambulance unit, cannot.
All right, so with all that had, is there a motion to accept what Supervisor Matroni read?
She made the motion.
She made the
I'll
motion.
move on it.
Okay, and I'll second the motion. Under the question, make sure you hit it. Call the board.
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Lydenberger?
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni?
Yes.
Okay, so we got that correspondence done. Okay, attorney business.
The only things that I would talk about are things that are actually specific motions later in your meeting, so we want to just wait, if there's any questions about them when they arise, I'll address them then. They'll relate mostly to the floodplain ordinance and to a license agreement for the excavation on Trans-Western Polymers.
Okay. All right. Old business here, here's a 2014 equipment rental with operators and bid openings. So I guess we only got one, so me open that up.
I know. How's that?
Sorry, third page. And what's the fourth one? It's a total price on the bottom.
Okay, the total price for this, from what, Troppy? Troppy Contracting Incorporated, total price is $38,778. And there's 8 listed items here. You know, the hourly rates, the estimate totals, and for what project is this for?
It's for South Street, Eli, and all the
It's
paving.
where it's for South Street.
Okay,
South Street, Hyde Road, the sewer building apron, Jones Street.
this is within the budget guidelines?
Yeah,
That's within, and within that capital improvement.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's actually cheaper.
So he's the only bidder, so we'll just accept him, I guess. If he's within our,
It was
Okay.
advertised.
it was advertised, okay. Is there a motion to accept, Troppy Contractor Incorporated bid for these projects we have ongoing here?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Any question?
It's actually budget.
Call the board.
Chairman Gilbert,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Lyonsberger,
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni.
Yes.
I need to sign it.
And then, I'm sure she gets
Just check it
I'll get it later. We need to submit insurance and stuff first.
All right, new business here. We had a couple major changes in the township here. I'll do the motion first. Is there a motion to accept Jared Bernitsky's resignation from the sewer from the sewer? Department?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under the question,
What's he resigning for?
because he got a new position somewhere else, some other township, more money. Come on. All right, call the board?
Chairman Gilbert,
Yes.
Vice Chairman
Yes.
Lyonsberger, Supervisor Matroni.
Yes.
All right, our secretary treasurer, is there a motion to accept Darlene Fenstermacher's resignation?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under the question, she moved out of the area, personal reasons, that's all I could really say. Yeah. Call the board.
Chairman Gilbert.
Yes.
Vice Chairman
Yes.
Lyonsberger, Supervisor Matroni.
Yes.
Is there a motion to promote Denise Holt to the full-time secretary treasurer position at $14.50 an hour, retroactive from June 2nd, 2014?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under the question? Yes, with benefits, everything. Under the question, we just moved Denise up into Darlene's position, and we hired another part-time board in it. At the same pay rate as Darlene would make it. Call the board.
Chairman Gilbert.
Yes.
Vice Chairman Lyonsberger.
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni.
Yes.
Is there a motion to hire Caitlin Weldon as part-time administrative assistant at $12.50 an hour? That would have been Denise's job.
So moved.
I'll second it. Under the question, she's gonna be our assistant secretary now for Denise. And that was gonna handle the billing on the sewer and the garbage and stuff like that. And we had interviews for the last couple of weeks and advertising and everything else like that. Call the board?
Chairman Gilbert.
Yes.
Vice Chairman Lyonsberger.
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni.
No.
All right, is there a motion to increase Mike Zimmerman's hourly wage to $17.50 an hour, taking on the more responsibilities with the sewer department?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under the question, Mike Zimmerman actually didn't take over his job, but he's helping us out with Jared's job with the sewer. He's been cross-trained on it, so he knows what's going on until we get the position filled here. So we gave him, you know, another raise because he's doing 2 jobs between the road department and sewer. All right, call the board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman
Yes.
Montesquieu? Supervisor Matroni?
No, yes.
All right, is there a motion to increase Paul Kropotski's hourly wage to $15 an hour due to his probationary period coming to an end?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under question, he's a road department person who, he's been here for close to a year, and he has a CDL and everything else like that, so we want to try to bring him up the rate. So call the board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Lavendsberg?
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni?
Yes.
All right, is there a motion to increase Eldon Nyford's hourly wage to $18 an hour?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under the question is, Eldon is our foreman out there. Right now, I think his pay rate is $17.67 or something like that. And because we're hiring another sewer guy and stuff like that, I just want to make sure our foreman is actually higher than the other employees in the township here. You know what I mean, because he's a foreman. So, call the board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Lavendsberg?
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni?
Yes.
Is there a motion to hire Carl Yacino as full-time sewer road position at $15 an hour?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under the question is, this is the new individual we're having for the sewer department / road. We're gonna try to mix it up and cross-train there. We interviewed probably about 20-some people in the last 2 weeks, and we felt like he was probably the most qualified with a year probation. Kathy?
I have to ask, Jared had a couple licenses and was certified at certain levels as an SEO.
Yes, but he didn't, but the thing is, with his licenses, he wasn't actually really using them.
No, I'm not.
Because
saying
Arrow
he was.
Engineering was actually doing all the reports, so,
Okay, so you're
okay?
saying,
Now, this individual we have here, has, sewer, training and knowledge, but he doesn't have licenses either. But, I mean, for up here, the way we were looking at it, we did advertise for licenses, and we only got, what, 2 people?
One.
Or 1 person that actually is qualified, and he would never come here because our pay is not what he's making now.
He's making $26 an hour.
It wasn't even close. So then we had to rewrite the article, okay, and we had to downgrade it a little bit. Because Arrow Engineering is actually doing all the reports we need for our sewer system.
okay, that's what I wanted to make clear.
Yes, yes,
But in lieu of any of these people having licenses,
okay.
at any level, as SEOs, of which there are 5 or 7, Arrow's going to do the work.
Yeah, Arrow's gonna be doing the reports.
We do our reports now.
We're doing all the work in
reports now.
township, but they've been doing the reports even since Jared's been here.
And actually, the E4 license, that's required for this system. A treatment operator's license, you need experience and plant operator experience.
Yep.
A person could come in and take that E4 license and not need any experience, so it's a standalone test.
Okay,
So that's
but
the
neither of
option.
them have done that.
So they,
But what I'm hearing is neither of these gentlemen have done that.
Neither of who, Jeff?
They don't need to. You don't need to do anything. We're just waste transfer and sewage
I
pumping
thought they
systems
needed
and
an
stuff.
E4 license.
No.
E4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna go under our operators, our Arrow's E4 license.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah, we are now, I mean, we're filling and signing all reports now.
And they've been.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to get clear, that, you know, because I knew Jared, and, okay.
Yeah.
There are.
Jared only had, what, 1 license? What did he
I
get?
had 4.
4.
He could do a 3 million gallon.
Yeah, he had
He had a lot of licenses.
But then I come back
And
to
E.
item number E. Why didn't we give this guy 17, move him to 1750?
Because we're giving him
'Cause
other
we're-
responsibilities for call-up and stuff
Way more
like that.
responsibility. He's doing the road and the sewer.
I just heard Arrow's doing all the.
But we get call-outs in the
Yeah,
middle of the
Arrow's
night,
doing-
weekends,
Arrow's-
holidays.
See,
One at a time, please,
you're killing me, Cat. Listen, Arrow's doing the reports, the technical reports we have to send in. What Mike Zimmy is doing, he's actually You know what I mean? Every day or every other day, he's checking all the pump stations, doing all the recordings and stuff like that. He's just not really putting them on official paper. He's pulling manhole covers, checking the whole system out.
Rebuilding pumps.
So he has way more responsibility than just being in the road department, so we felt to give him another $1 an hour.
Plus he's
To make it
rebuilding
fair.
pumps and
And he's
stuff like
rebuilding
that.
pumps, and he comes out on weekends and stuff like that, and he's
Yeah.
getting paid for
Well,
it.
in the winter, they all come out on weekends, so,
Yeah.
you know, that's not, that doesn't cut it.
All right, and, and also, he's, this new guy is going to see, we hope he will have a, 1-year probationary period. So, all the board,
Chairman Gilbert?
yes.
Vice Chairman Weisenberger?
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni?
Yes.
Is there a motion for Merle Workman's request to order 3 more fire police badges?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under the question?
How many, number?
I don't know, he needed 3 more because I guess they got 3 new people in the fire police, so,
Okay.
like official, yeah, he got 3 new people.
So it
different
wasn't
people.
that
Am I
we're
correct?
replacing it.
You would know that more than we would.
No,
We're
it's
not
not
replacing
replaced, no.
Okay, call the board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Weisenberger?
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni?
Yes.
All right, is there a motion to approve resolution number 2014-13 for the approval and execution of the contract for the 2015 Mack GU 432 plow truck?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under question?
Oh, I have to ask,
No, shoot.
is this also a leaf truck, or are we
No,
getting
no,
a big
this-
leaf truck that can plow too?
No.
No, this is our plow truck, the new Mack we ordered.
It says dump body on the back.
Has a dump body in the back.
Oh, okay.
It's the big one for the upper end for where you live at.
It's
We
already
didn't get
here.
that, you never get out in the winter, Pat.
It's already
I
here.
know,
All right.
and if you try to do it most time, you can't turn the corner, I got you.
All right.
Jimmy didn't come yet.
No, we had to do this, execution of contract, it's on its way.
Yeah, because I know.
It's just
we
something we
started
had to jump
paper.
through. So you got that, all right, call the board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Weisenberger?
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni?
Yes.
Is there a motion for Rush Township to authorize PennDOT Engineering District 5/0 to change phase signal times according to the traffic study PennDOT conducted on 309 Claremont Avenue and 54 Mahoney Avenue and Lafayette Boulevard and State Route 1021 Lincoln Drive?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under question? Go ahead.
Sean, I thought the PennDOT on those lights.
Huh?
I thought the lights belonged to PennDOT.
No, PennDOT put them in, we own them.
I thought they owned.
No, that's how it works.
Who adjusted then, Sean? PennDOT adjust them, or
No.
we have a right to
Services
adjust them?
does it for us.
In other words, what I'm saying is, when you go down there, you're making a left on the 309, not off the 54 there, on the 309,
Joe, whatever they did
you
their
get 2
study,
cars through there at the most.
Joe, whatever they did their study, we gotta go off their recommendation on
Okay.
it. So, they are gonna make a couple adjustments.
On
Trying to
54
resolve
side
some of that
and
stuff,
Lincoln
like when
Drive
you're coming up
side.
north, you might get a car through.
There's 4 different time
The other way,
sequences.
I mean, they're trying to resolve that.
Monday,
That's what I'm saying, right.
Yeah.
Billy,
That's
Wednesday
what
you
they
get 5 through on
Wednesday is
Wednesday,
its
every day you get 2
own,
through.
Friday is its own, Saturday, Sunday are their own.
And no guarantees,
They just put arrows in
what
there.
they came up with. We'll just have to see how it's gonna work.
They're just changing times. They're not doing anything else.
Are they changing times for the turn arrows?
The only turn hours is the northbound 309. They're not changing that one.
All right, is there a motion to authorize signatures of all documents? No, we did. Okay, call the board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Weisenberger?
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni?
Yes.
Okay, is there a motion to authorize signatures of all documents necessary for easement acquisition for the Lincoln Drive sanitary sewer project?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under question? We'll call the board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Weisenberger?
Yes.
Supervisor Matroni?
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve the June 13, 2014 license agreement between Rush Township and Transwestern Polymers Incorporated, granting Rush Township and its agents permission to excavate on portions of land owned by Transwestern Polymers and agreeing to hold Transwestern Polymers harmless for any damages caused by such excavation?
So moved.
I'll second that. Under the question,
This
he can tell you where.
This is, for the Lincoln Ave project, Bill wanted to get a contractor in to excavate around a manhole on Transwestern's land to find out the exact location of the gas line. And the people at Transwestern wanted an agreement drafted where they grant that permission, but at the same time, we promised that if there's any damages caused, we'd be responsible for it. And we in turn got a contractor who has an insurance policy that covers any of those damages.
Okay.
That's what this license is.
Okay, call the board.
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman
Yes.
Weiser? Supervisor
Did
Petroni?
somebody else have a
Yes.
question?
Oh, somebody else, all right, go ahead, Joe.
I did, there's a gas line running over there, correct?
That was the reason that they wanted to do the
Okay.
excavation, to make sure where the gas line is, so they don't damage it when they're putting it.
Okay, would it be possible to get somebody up from Sunoco and leave them show exactly where it's at?
Joe, they're gonna be there when we dig it.
exactly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you know exactly where it is, if you rupture that, it'll cost the
They're
township
requiring
a
us
small
to do
fortune.
this.
Yeah.
They're
Joe,
requiring
they're
us to
requiring us to
expose
do
the
it,
line.
it's not Snoco line.
Sunoco's expiring us to do that.
They
know where exactly
Their
line.
their rules, just like the railroad requires us to do different things. Their rules, we follow the rules.
They roll through the land, you gotta, when you excavate, if you bust the line, you're responsible, right?
We just have to do a visual verification and a height depth with.
We did it on,
That's
when
all.
they,
Visual verification.
no, Sunoco tells you where the line is horizontally. Horizontally, we know exactly where the line is horizontally. They will not tell you the exact depth on that line. According to one call, they're not required to do that.
Okay, don't they have some type of,
They have a machine to tell you.
machine to tell you the depth of
They
it?
won't tell you that. You cannot use any information on vertical depth provided by the one call person on a design plan. So you have to excavate the Sunoco line and do an exploratory excavation.
And Joe, when it's being dug, they're there.
What's that?
Yeah.
There's somebody there from Sunoco.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
think,
So you dig a
I
little bit,
don't
they
think,
check,
I
you
don't
dig
think I had a good
little bit,
radio, a
it's
good
little
telephone shot, just in case it does get ruptured. Oh.
Okay, call the board. Oh, we did call the board, okay, we're done on it. Joe, you're good with your question, Joe? You're good with
that?
your question?
Oh, yeah, yeah, township's responsible.
Before we go on to the next topic, maybe we should vote to have that person approved as the excavator.
Spirits utility, Bureau Septic and Drain Service.
Okay.
Is the one that provided the insurance certificate for the project.
Okay, is there a motion to accept Byros as for digging, by the Sunoco, gas line?
So moved.
I'll second it.
On the question, call the board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Weiser?
Yes.
Supervisor Petroni?
Yes.
All right, is that it, Chris?
Yeah, on that.
Okay, is there a motion to approve naming Sean Gilbert as a representative to sign for the bind Rush Township as the signatory to the June 13, 2014 license agreement with Transwestern Polymers?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under question, call board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Weiser?
Yes.
Supervisor Petroni?
Yes.
Is there a motion to authorize our solicitor to take all steps necessary to update the Rush Township floodplain ordinance to comply with all the new requirements of state and federal rules and regulations of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under question, call board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman Weiser?
Yes.
Supervisor Petroni?
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve the traffic signal maintenance contract renewal with Signal Service Incorporated?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Under question, call board?
Chairman Gilbert?
Yes.
Vice Chairman
Yes.
Weiser? Supervisor Petroni?
Yes.
Supervisor's comment, properties are being posted for water shutdown due to non-payment of sewer bills. Those properties that the water cannot be shut off on will be sent to sheriff's sale. Correspondence received by the supervisors, code enforcement, and administrative staff that does not have a signature cannot be acted upon. That's just a little note. Public comment, anybody else have anything? Go ahead.
I was just wondering, Bill was out last year, talked to Ray Grill and myself about making repairs to Jones Street. I was just wondering if that's on your agenda. for
That was
those
just
things.
done, the bid opening, that was one of the 7 projects that we had to get the
This
equipment
side
for.
of Jones Street, not
On your
this-
side of
on
Your
our
side,
of
you know, we're putting
And we're
storm
gonna-
drains in.
we're gonna replace the pipe that's parallel to the state road and put another inlet in to get the water below your mailbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do know that the sewer line is
Yes.
there to the
Yeah.
manhole. You can't see the manhole. Okay. When's that gonna happen?
As soon as the rain stops.
Well, we
It's
have
not
to submit
raining
an,
today.
we have to submit an application to PennDOT.
Huh?
We have to submit an application to PennDOT to change
Oh.
the pipe.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it out probably 2 months. Hopefully earlier, but I'm gonna
Hopefully
put it
done by
out.
fall.
Yeah.
They've been working for 8 weeks trying to put stone in South Street to continue it on to Joyce. We can't, we're dealing with rain.
I know.
Problem.
Yeah, we have a swamp around here. No, I was just wondering.
Yeah, we were up there, I was up there yesterday or the day before.
It's pretty wet.
A lot of water around.
I know. Well, it all runs down from the top. It runs down through Sissy's property.
Biggest problem is icing in the winter, correct?
Oh, my God, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's covered by the bid that we're looking tonight because of the process of PennDOT. It's staying about 2 months.
Right.
Is that it, everybody? All right, thank you, meeting is adjourned.